Hey, what's up? Adam Chandler here in Denver, Colorado, and I want to welcome you to my home office. And over the next few minutes in this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of my home office, show you where I produce results in my business the majority of the time. And I'm going to give you, you're going to want to definitely stick around through the video because you're going to get some really cool tips and strategies about how, in ways that you can set up your home office in ways that will enhance productivity and enhance creativity and all the things that you want and require in order to build a more successful business. And I've actually learned a lot of this stuff, about how to set up your home office in a way that enhances the energy of your business. And I've learned this from a lot of very successful people. But if you realize that as online business owners, wherever we go to do our work, the energy of that environment has a lot to do with what we're going to produce. So, for example, if it's totally disorderly and complete chaos, chaos on the outside is a reflection of chaos on the inside. And I'm certainly, sometimes my office can get very out of hand. It's very orderly right now, and one of the reasons why it is so pristine and orderly at this moment, and you'll see in just a minute, is that as part of my coaching program. I lead a coaching program for home business owners right now. We are in week 1 of the Dream Year Challenge, the 2015 Dream Year Challenge with myself and my business partner, Justice Egan. We're leading a group of about 170, roughly, home business owners in this 6-week coaching program called the Dream Year Challenge. And one of the assignments, and you might be in the Dream Year Challenge, watching this video, or you might not be. But one of the assignments that we give on week 1 of the challenge style accountability coaching programs that we do is to clean your desk, or clean your office, clean your bedroom, clean out your car. And the reason why we do this in week 1 is because we want to kind of signify a clean slate, and also the more orderly and kept that your workspace is, the place that you go to produce results, the better the results that you're going to produce are going to be. So let me just start by kind of sharing with you, some of the energy that I'm talking about here. I'm just going to switch the camera into this hand. So one of the things that you'll notice as I kind of walk you through on this tour of my home office is that I'm surrounded by the energy. I surround myself in my home office with the energy of knowledge and the energy of money. And those are two things that I want to attract, and I want to be. I mean, obviously, in business and home-based business, one of the goals is to make money, and and I love the knowledge aspect of it, and I love the everything that I've learned from being in the home business industry. So I'll just start with my bookshelf here. So I really like how I've got my bookshelf set up. It's pretty cool, right? So this is a lot of my books, personal development books that I've purchased, kind of over the years. You got Influence. I see Think and Grow Rich there. Traveler's Gift, As a Man Thinketh, Money is My Friend. And then I've got a mobile book that I've kind of featured up there right next to that little horse. And I really think that mobile marketing is the future, and I think that a lot of entrepreneurs are going to. I think we're going to see a big boom in mobile marketing, and it's going to be something that's going to be kind of a necessity for a lot of marketers, moving forward into 2015 and beyond. And then so I've got some more books down there. Oh yeah, okay. So one of the things that you'll notice, this is a horse from MLSP. So this was a gift from Roxana Hanna. It's if you're familiar with MLSP, they have these horses, and some of them they give away as awards, and it's kind of a joke, but it's kind of cool too. So you'll also notice that this horse is actually standing on a dollar bill. Another thing that I have here, I've got a graded silver coin right here on my bookshelf, and if you look at this. More silver, I like to be, like I said, I want to be surrounded in my home office with the energy
of money. And I love silver because it's not just the representation of money, but actual physical real money. so that's one of the ways that I set myself up. I surround myself with the energy of money. Let me take you over here for a minute, show you what's going on. Sometimes I've got these little boards where I write things on the board. So who am I being in this situation is what that says. Sometimes I'll just get an inspiration and I'll write a quote down, or I'll write something down. Sometimes I'll just write something like, business is booming, right? So this is actually a kind of a secondary little desk here. This is a picture of my grandparents, Edward and Jean Burnett, and they are both deceased. They're both passed away, but one of the reasons why this was actually a Christmas gift, and I displayed these in my home office because, and I'll tell a real brief version of this story, but my grandfather, Edward, he was an entrepreneur who, built his business through some very tough times. He after World War II, he started a scrap metal business, and struggled to build that business to keep his wife and 10 children fed, including my mother. And he's somebody who I see as he faced a lot of adversity, and so sometimes when I think about problems that I'm having in my business, I kind of look over at my grandfather and think like, wow, my problems are nothing compared to the problems of this entrepreneur and what he had to deal with. There was one time when a scrap metal, he was cutting metal with a blowtorch, and a propane tank exploded near where he was working, and he had to. He said that he had to roll around on the ground to put out the flames that were on his back. So, if you think that you have problems in your business, this is my grandfather, and he also reminds me of legacy. Because this is somebody who when he died, or after he died, he passed on his business to his two youngest sons, my two uncles, and they turned it into a multi-million-dollar business, and that business is still blessing my family to this day. So these are my grandparents, and I love having this picture of my grandfather because he is he's a story of he reminds me of this country's entrepreneurial growth and past, and it's touching and inspiring to me. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, so now the desk. This desk. One thing that you'll notice is that here's the entrance, right? There's the entrance to the room. I've got my snowboard right here. I like to keep my beautiful snowboard in my home office. Here, we'll get back to the desk in just a minute. We'll kind of end with the desk. So I've got this little display with with some money. That's a state quarters set. So more money. I've just got more money around here. I've probably actually got some money underneath this guy. Yep. Just a couple bucks, kind of, just kind of around throughout the room, just for that. You might think that that's weird or crazy or whatever, but I think that surrounding myself in my place of work, where I go to produce results and provide value to the industry and make a lot of money, I want that space to be. I think that being surrounded by the energy of money, really makes a lot of sense. So let's just kind of close. Last thing I want to share with you here, you've got the bookshelf. I like to have a living thing. I like to have that plant kind of draping over the bookshelf. I think that's pretty cool. And then, like I said, I showed you the door there, and then you'll notice that this desk right here is actually facing the door. And that's kind of like a feng shui thing. I heard about that, from a couple people over the years. Is that your desk, it should be facing the door, because if your back is facing the door, then it's like it's not good for trust, I think, or something like that. But it's kind of a feng shui thing. So I make sure that my desk and my chair is facing the door to the office, kind of another little energy thing. I've got another whiteboard right here where I actually have listed out a bunch of production goals. But for the sake of time in this video, I'm not going to go through the production goals. Another thing that I have here is these Millionaire Mind affirmations. So, you know what? But I don't want to go through the affirmations, and I don't want to go through the production goals in this particular video. So here's what I want you to do. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching it on Facebook, click the link down below or above this video. And visit me on my blog at meetadamchandler.com. Subscribe to my newsletter. Subscribe to my to my email list. And what I'll do is, by subscribing and by opting into my email list, I'll send you out a video where I'll actually walk you through the production goals, share with you some of my own personal production goals for my business, for growing my business in 2015 and growing my audience and making a whole bunch of sales and being a top producer in my business. And I'll also share with you in a different video the kind of the Millionaire Mind affirmations, because those had a lot to do with shaping my own mindset and my acceptance about money and success and results in my business. So somewhere around here, above or below this video, there is a link to my blog, meetadamchandler.com. Make sure you check me out there. I've got all kinds of great training for you on how to really take your business and life to some really cool places. So if you liked this video, leave me a comment down below. Visit my blog at meetadamchandler.com, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon.